Okay, getting this slowly but surely put together. I feel really good because I'm finally making progress, even though I've hit a lot of roadblocks. Let's get into that. So, um, as you would have seen in the last episode, part of this video, I was having a lot of issues getting the transmission together. Got all of that together. There is one tiny little thing that I'm concerned about, which is the reverse gear. There was supposed to be two washers, and I couldn't find one of them, but I looked, I tested it kind of extensively. I really don't think the other washer is necessary, and if you have it, use it. I'm not losing my mind over it. It's not rubbing against anything. It's not causing spacing and fitment issues. It was probably just some kind of failsafe thing. I'm really not worried about it. So as you can see, we got the clutch side together, clutch all put together, oil pump all put together, cam chain in, water pump put together. Come over to this side where we got the starter on, we got the studs in. This is not put together. We are still waiting on seals for this, seals for that, or sensor down there. Some seals on the other side as well. Yeah, we might be able to can we just yank this off? Pardon the bad camera work here. Oh, jeez. Nope, she doesn't want to come off. But we got the final drive, or the reduction gear together. So that's good. Tested. This rolls. It's tough, but doing it with the flywheel when this cover was off. This is magnetized on there, so it's not coming off with one hand. But turning the flywheel, the whole motor turns fine. Shifts gears fine into every gear. The gear shift linkage, which is right in here beneath this cover, it looks really, really bad. I'm going to tell you it's not bad at all. You just got to put the little gear selector arm on, which is one screw, and then just pry the spring in place. Hold that backwards. It's like a little claw. Hold that backwards. Put the star on. That's one bolt. Let the claw go. Put the reverse selector arm on, which is this guy, which is also just you drop it in place, pry the spring in place, and then the actual gear shift linkage on the bar goes right in and pops right in on a pin, and you don't even screw it in or anything. Just don't forget your retainer plates and screws. Other than that, this is looking pretty good. Biggest setback I just ran into, I think this piston's toast. I couldn't tell because I haven't looked at it really very closely. And I did, and it was covered in oil. But I was planning on just replacing the rings, because this piston's only got 20 hours on it. It's a $300 CP piston, and I didn't want to spend more money on this, but I am. So I cleaned it off when I was going to go put it on here, and unfortunately, you can barely even see it. Can we, there it is. Just barely got some scoring on there on both sides, and wasn't going to worry about it, but I can feel it a tiny bit. So I am going to replace the piston and obviously the rings, and this is an 11-to-1 standard bore CP piston, and I'm not super upset about this because at this point I can put this in the ATV, and I can put the rest of the four-wheeler back together, and then put all the little seals that I'm missing back on, and do the top end in the frame. So I still can make progress while I'm waiting for parts to ship out. I'm not upset. Just the fact that progress is being made, I'm very, very happy with. So I'll probably have another video recorded in a couple weeks when this is actually all together.